Before I go into the meat of this video, I have 3 questions. The first one is, what do you think happens when one Argy faces off against one Wyvern? The second question is, what do you think happens when one Argy faces off against 2 Wyverns? And the third question is, what do you think happens when one Argy faces off against 4 Wyverns? If you said the Argy wins for all 3 questions, you were right. I know, right? That don't seem right. Doesn't seem right. It just does not make sense. So I'd like to introduce you to Hades. Hades eats Wyverns. Now he is a very bred out Argy. I mean, we tamed I think 3 to 4 really good statted Argies, and we bred out his stats. So he had good health, good stamina. He had a decent weight on him, and he had really good melee damage. So as you can see, he's approaching 1000% melee damage. I think he does about 233 damage per strike. I've actually set this back to like purely official settings here, just so that you can see what happens here. Also, we don't have any mods when we tamed him, and I don't have any mods on that affect Argy stats in any way. The thing is when the TLC update came in, I thought, surely that's going to make them like actually able to deal with Wyverns. Because if you'd asked them before TLC update, Argy versus Wyvern, Wyvern eats the Argy every single time. But now they've got such good turning circles, they actually can compete with the Wyverns. And what with the ability to heal even in a battle, so if they kill a Wyvern while they're fighting, they chomp on it. They've got 20 seconds of healing. So what you can effectively do is you can get inside the turning circle of the Wyverns, and even if it does get a little blast of its energy or whatever its attack is on you, it will actually survive. So this is an imprinted Argy, and it's a highly bred Argy, so obviously you're not going to be able to take out Wyverns with like a level 20 Argy, but I want to show you how good these guys are against Wyverns. I think this is a bit of a game changer, especially for PvE, but I can't see why this wouldn't have some applicability to PvP, because if you can get close enough to that Wyvern, I can't see why you wouldn't be able to actually do some damage. I think though that the ability to grab is what's going to actually come into the play there. But I don't really do PvP, but for PvE, this is a serious game changer, especially for Ragnarok. I would imagine on Scorched Earth as well. Anything with Wyverns, you could go collecting eggs with Argies and you wouldn't have to be worried. I mean, it is that good. So let's go and have a look at see if we can find a Wyvern. Now I do have a video recorded of me just going in here and fighting like a ton of Wyverns, and I'm going to put that on at the end of this video just for you to see how effective they are. But I just want to show you this. Right, there's a couple of Wyverns down there. I have no idea what level they are. Oh, actually there's 3 Wyverns down here. Right, so this is going to be interesting. So let's done this. Right, so let's first of all dodge that attack and let's have at this. As you can see, it's not getting a chance to get any sort of attack on me, and I can easily get inside and drop it. There we go. Let's find another one. That is, I don't know what type of Wyvern that is. Looks like it's probably a fire Wyvern. Now these are probably the most dangerous ones because they do put a fire attack on you. But once again, as long as you can actually sort of just stop them a bit, getting their actually attack on you, you're fine. I'm just going to do a spin here. There we go. Oh, he got me again, that's fine. There we go. Let's see what level is this guy. It might be a little bit higher level than that one. Let's see. 50. Let's see if we can find a really high level Wyvern to have at. Now I'm sure that the imprinting bonus that I have on him is making a big difference, but still, you know, there's the imprinting bonus, but just having an imprinted Argy, that gives you a big defensive bonus. It doesn't necessarily have to be that it's a fully imprinted one. Here we go. Loads of them here. Let's have some fun. As you see, their flame attacks are really not doing that much damage. I mean, I would obviously have to have a gas mask on, but they're really not foobarring him in any way. I mean, we are fighting, what, 1, 2, 3, at least 3 here? 1 dead. 2 dead. That was a 150. I expect these are high level ones. That's the 85. Where's the other one? Turning battle, who's going to win? Okay, let's just switch it up. There we go. Didn't need to actually open my inventory, but oh well. That was a 170. So what was that? That was a 150, a 170. Was that a 150? I don't know. There's at least a 170 there. And yeah, he's doing perfectly fine. Got his little health debuff, or health regen going on. He's lost about 3,000 health, but that's fine. I'll deal with that. So there you go, guys. I just wanted to show this little video here, maybe some food for thought, because Argies are really, when you think about it, very easy to get hold of. Once you've got trank arrows, you can drop them, no problem. If you just build yourself a taming pen as well, I mean, you could easily get yourself some really high level Argies at level 21, basically. And from there, you could start breeding out some really good Argies. So you don't really need to go the route of Griffins. You don't really need to worry about building a pen. Well, obviously, if you want to be able to get the Wyvern's milk, you are going to have to be able to actually drop them. But when it comes to actually killing Wyverns, or if you want to go and get the eggs from Wyverns, you could quite easily do it with a well-bred out Argy. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this useful. I hope it was good food for thought there. Maybe something you want to try out. Obviously, don't do this unless you're willing to potentially lose something and you can replace it. But definitely give it a try. I have not felt in any real danger doing this with this guy since the first time I tried it. Have fun, guys. Catch you all soon.